Did you catch everything that was hidden in that trailer? Because most people watched it once, got blown away by the visuals, and moved on. But whoever paused, rewound, and paid attention to the details found a completely different story being told between the lines. Season 3 of House of the Dragon still doesn't have a confirmed release date, but this February trailer sent the entire fandom into a spiral of theories, and for good reason. The Targaryen civil war is entering its most brutal phase, and HBO is clearly holding nothing back. The first thing that stands out is the tone. Unlike previous trailers, which balanced politics with action, this one breathes desperation. The scenes are darker, the faces more tense, and there's a feeling that the choices of the past have finally come to collect what they're owed. Rhaenyra appears in a state we've never seen before. She's no longer in the position of a queen claiming a throne. She's in the position of someone who has already lost too much and now has to decide how much more she's willing to lose. There's one specific shot where she stares forward without saying a word, and that silence weighs more than any line of dialogue ever could. On the Breen side, Alicent appears in at least 2 moments that suggest an internal turning point. One of the scenes seems to show her in a location that isn't King's Landing, which opens the door to the theory that she may be moved or forced to move during the conflicts ahead. Her expression isn't one of victory. It's the look of someone who has started to understand the size of the monster she helped create. Now, the dragons, that's the centerpiece of the trailer, and probably of the entire season. At least 3 dragons appear in real combat situations, and the scale of the battles looks significantly larger than anything shown so far. One of the sequences seems to confirm a specific event from the book Fire and Blood that readers already know is devastating, and anyone who hasn't read it is going to be completely blindsided. There's also a secondary character who appears for just 2 seconds in a hallway, but the location and visual context suggest a betrayal that could completely shift the balance of the war. HBO doesn't place characters in trailers for no reason. Every second was chosen deliberately. Another detail most people missed is the music. The score shifts tone at the exact moment it cuts to a specific scene involving daemon. That kind of editorial choice is intentional. They're telling you something about that moment without using a single word. And there's a line, almost whispered, laid over footage of dragons in flight. It's short, but it carries the weight of the entire series' narrative. The conflict is no longer between 2 factions. It's between what the Targaryens are and what they believe they deserve to be. Season 3 seems prepared to collect the price of everything. Every fragile alliance, every choice made out of pride, every life treated like a piece on a board. The bill is coming due, and the trailer makes it clear there's no clean way out for anyone. The Dance of Dragons is entering its final act, and if this trailer says anything with clarity, it's that HBO decided to hold back. But here's the question that won't leave your head after all this. If at the end of the war neither side truly wins, what's left of a family that destroyed everything it had, just to never let go?